Pleasure to serve at the request of the 52 member organizations, many of whom are here. We want to thank you, Congressman Deutch and Congressman Garcia, for being our champions. Not for what you have done, but for what you will do. And we hope that the testimonies you've heard today that break our hearts and energize our livers will strengthen you to become the champions we need in Florida, because Florida benefits from the immigrant communities. I also want to say gracias to the people of Florida, because that is who is here today. Workers of agriculture, tourism, professionals who contribute to the $79 billion of our economy with their blood, sweat, and tears. And it's a shame that not only do they have to work and be exploited at the hardest work, at the lowest pay, be abused by police, and then terrorized by La Migra. Those who claim to be for family values are destroying the childhood of a generation of Americans. Those who claim to be fiscal conservatives are squandering precious money to criminalize our families, as Congressman Deutch has said, for profit, for false and unfair incarceration. Those who say they don't want big government have our tax dollars in the middle of the night going after our people. We know that their solutions were part of the Keeping Families Together campaign, we're part of the Not One More Deportation campaign, and we're part of the Power of the Pen campaign. And we know that at the federal level, we urge you specifically to voice and to unify the voice of the delegation to ask the President for the relief that our families need. We know that the Real ID can be revoked. We're going to work arduously at the state level for driver's license. And we're interrupting the cycle of criminalizations, having counties divorced from the ESCOM and the detainer. Last week, outrageously, the Department of Financial Services, which is supposed to look for the well-being of our state, headed by a Republican, Jeff Atwater of the Rick Scott administration, used our tax dollars to criminalize workers in Naples at a packing house, charging them with felonies, workman's comp fraud, falsely claiming it was a workman's comp fraud, and using false ID with criminal intent. We need to speak out against that now, because they will continue using our state resources to criminalize our family. We've spoken about the legal representation. 0.1% of the world refugees is what's coming across our border right now, seeking our refuge. These are children. 9 out of 10 have families or sponsors that can help them with their case. We are working arduously so that 840,000 of the legal permanent residents can build their civic muscle and become citizens. And we ask you to support the Cities for Citizenship program that we're launching. And we will be knocking on more than 20,000 doors in South Dade and Polk County to make sure that the family dividers and the family uniters hear the voice of our people. I thank the movement for social justice. This is a historic moment. We are on the right side of history. This is a period of shame for our country, and because of you and your actions, we're able to uphold our values. And I want to particularly thank Carla Miranda and Maria Ribao and Liz Marie from United Families for bringing us together. Thank you.